AI Governance and Observability, Trace ID Telemetry, Tool I/O Logging, AI Cost Monitoring, and Model Evaluation Pipelines. Welcome to AI Governance and Observability, a focused exploration of how we create transparency, accountability, and control across the entire lifecycle of intelligent systems. In this session, we'll examine 4 essential components that define trustworthy AI operations: Trace ID Telemetry, Tool I/O Logging, AI Cost Monitoring, and Model Evaluation Pipelines. Together, they provide the foundation for measurable, auditable, and continuously improving AI ecosystems. Let's begin with Trace ID Telemetry, the backbone of observability. Every AI transaction, whether it's a user query, API call, or model inference, should carry a unique Trace ID. This identifier acts like a digital thread that ties together every event in the system, from the first request at the API gateway to the last response generated by the model. Trace IDs enable engineers to see exactly how data moves through the pipeline. When something goes wrong, a latency spike, an incomplete response, or an unexpected cost, that single Trace ID can reveal where, when, and why it occurred. In complex, distributed systems, Trace IDs unify visibility across cloud functions, containers, and microservices. Combined with frameworks like OpenTelemetry, they allow organizations to collect metrics such as response time, model latency, and error rates, not just for debugging but for accountability. In essence, telemetry transforms the invisible into the measurable, giving teams full situational awareness of every model interaction. Next, let's look at Tool I/O Logging, the transparency layer of AI operations. In today's agentic systems, models don't just predict, they act. They call APIs, query databases, access vector stores, and interact with other tools. Each of these actions represents an important decision point. Tool I/O Logging records what the model sees and what it does, the inputs it receives, and the outputs it produces. These logs might include the tool's name and version, the purpose of the call, the input parameters and context, the resulting output, error or latency, and the Trace ID linking the activity back to a user session. By maintaining these structured logs, organizations create a living audit trail, one that explains how an AI system reached its conclusion. This is critical for compliance, model debugging, and risk management. If a model pulls data from an external API or generates sensitive content, the logs tell the full story: who requested it, what was used, and how the system responded. Now, let's discuss AI cost monitoring, because every intelligent decision also has a financial footprint. As large language models and retrieval systems scale, operational costs can grow rapidly. Every API call, token generation, or embedding request consumes compute and budget. AI cost monitoring means tracking these expenses at a granular level, per user, per model, per pipeline. Dashboards display metrics such as total tokens, average cost per query, and cumulative monthly spend. By linking these metrics to Trace IDs and workloads, organizations can see exactly which processes drive value and which consume unnecessary resources. The goal isn't just to reduce costs, it's to build cost awareness. With proper cost governance, teams can choose the most efficient model for each task, detect cost anomalies early, and allocate budgets based on business impact. Transparent cost telemetry empowers leaders to manage AI like any other utility, predictable, measurable, and aligned with organizational priorities. Finally, let's explore model evaluation pipelines, the continuous improvement engine of responsible AI. Evaluation goes beyond accuracy. It measures consistency, fairness, reliability, and overall system health. A well-designed evaluation pipeline automatically tests models against predefined datasets, user scenarios, and compliance benchmarks. It tracks performance metrics such as latency, factual accuracy, relevance, and safety. Evaluations can occur in two modes: offline, using curated test sets for controlled analysis, and online, using real-world user feedback to monitor ongoing quality. These pipelines close the feedback loop, detecting drift, comparing model versions, and triggering retraining when necessary. When tied to telemetry and cost data, evaluation results become powerful governance signals. They reveal not only how well a model performs, but at what cost and under what conditions. Now, let's bring these concepts together. A user sends a prompt to an AI system. The request receives a trace ID. Every tool the model calls logs its inputs and outputs with that same ID. The system tracks token usage, latency, and cost, adding entries to the cost dashboard. Meanwhile, a background evaluation pipeline assesses the response for accuracy and compliance. All of this is stored, searchable, and auditable. That is AI governance in action, a closed-loop system where telemetry, logging, and evaluation work hand in hand. Governance and observability aren't just about control, they're about trust. They allow teams, regulators, and end users to understand how AI systems behave and why they make decisions. When every inference, action, and cost is visible, AI becomes explainable, accountable, and improvable. This is the essence of AI governance and observability, transforming complexity into clarity and responsibility into design. This video was created by Dr. Freeman Jackson at 4th Industrial Systems.